AI generated okay music, I guess. All right, so how did I do this? This doesn't use I don't want to say it like that, but it uses quads, but it does it all kind of in one go. This is the magic trick here. Oh, if I get rid of this printout, I should be able to even get more FPS. I've never really used render doc, but I think I need to in order to prove to everybody, except for showing the source code, which looks like crazy because it's just one array of floats. But that was kind of the goal in this version. I have two different versions. One where I use vector, or one where I just use straight up alloc. I actually wanted to compile this on my own, but okay, how do I launch? Oh, you could launch it onto an Android device? Cool. So I'm guessing I have to launch the actual process like this. All right, let's try that. Yeah, so here's basically the code. It keeps a structure of where it allocated it, then it replaces that text. Now, one really interesting thing I found is that if you have NAND values, bad values, that's what I have to refactor. I have to like sit there and like detect sometimes there's bad values. Now, like you could write the codes so this doesn't happen, but like let's say there's memory corruption, then you might not be able to detect it that way. I don't know how this works. This is my first time running render doc, but I could pretend like I'm a graphics expert now or something. But yeah, so I'm just doing all the OpenGL things. I'm getting slowly into Vulkan, and I do some stuff with DirectX and Source Engine, I guess. So I guess it's launching or something. I don't know what it's doing. Or how long this takes. I need to get into meshes next, but I still haven't finished my text rendering journey. Next is uh, MSDF Gen and MSJ Gen Atlas because they have the I guess I'm doing something wrong. Seems that way. I think it's because it's capturing the DOS window and can't figure it out. Okay. It's a 32-bit application, yeah. May need to AI some of this. And line OpenGL application run render doc. I don't know. guess launch it again. Maybe I'm just too impatient. All right. I did something. Can it capture faster than that? I don't think it goes above 60 frames per second. That's telling me a lot higher frames per second than that is. Not capturing it though. Maybe it is. Just don't know. Yeah, so there's one draw call. That's all I need to really show. And it's doing sub-buffer only on these quads. It doesn't do it all at once. It just does quad by quad. But it doesn't. It doesn't switch over to the. Well, it does. Call start the bind VOA and unbind VOA every time it does one quad. Well, at least I got into this. That might use it once in a while. I don't know. I just didn't even want to install it for the reason of learning how to do it really well. Alright, this is a big deal though. Here's what the error came from. The error came from this line. And I knew it was going to, and then I forgot. I knew I was going to have to write something ugly that says if I is less than 75. There's two str lengths. And then once it pulls out valid characters, it gets screwed because it sends them over to the CPU and sends them over. So if I unfix this, show what really happened. Get error like OpenGL error 502, whatever that is. But the error is the important part. The reason is it's like, oh, I got it to work. Cool. It all works or something. And then do this. For some reason it works now. It doesn't screw up. There's more to it though. I need to fix more things. For some reason it didn't do the error. Oh. Oh, it's because this fixes it. Which is funny because you've got this and this here. Because it should have threw an error. I think it maybe did. Didn't compile or whatever. Should have like popped up like, oh, you can't do this. No, I just pressed the button that closes it. There's a print all closes. But it should get the error here. I don't understand why now. it doesn't screw up. Maybe I'm in the wrong file. No, I'm in the right file. There's a lot of files. No, it should get the error. Maybe the memory got, it's just pulling from a different side of the memory. Interesting. Should be getting the error though. Then when you want to replicate the same error, it doesn't want to do it anymore. Like you fixed it once, that's it. Bad though. Yeah, so this is how I allocate it. It kind of like pre-renders it, but it also can insert the text later. This is what this other method does. Let's see, where are we? Why are we here? Yeah, this part 2 alloc graphics reran late. It's really a still a buffer data. That will cause change text to be called. Oh, it's also where it was. I believe I know what the other part of the error is. It's where it was too. It's not just the fact that it was putting in garbage into the thing. It's putting nans or things like nans, just like undefined. Yes. So let's go through this real quick. Still on load pressed. Yeah, like load pressed is smaller. Yeah, so when this gets up to like 17, it's on 8. All right. Should have gotten garbage by now. See it. Next one will be garbage. Yeah, 'cause it doesn't go past this, I think. 19. Yeah, like that one value is garbage. The last texture coordinate. Bearing is not right. Height is not right. Width is stupid. This one is not that bad. So I guess it's just not that bad right now. Just because it's pulling out of some memory, they got zeroed out. What will happen is can we set stuff to NAND on purpose? Can't. I don't know how to do it. Identifier NAND is undefined. I don't know if putting in an expression here would work. Oh, it would, but it won't let it sit. Wow, that's funny. Okay. Okay, the other part of the error was big bad. It's like I'm unfixing the error. Let's go to the render loop. Render loop. The other problem was it was binding the VOA, unbinding it, binding it again, then unbinding it, and then rendering. Now it screwed things up. You have to be really careful where you're updating. Like if this was here, what's going to happen is it's going to call change text. Change text will later call subbuffer data, and before it calls subbuffer data, it has to bind the VAO, VBO, then it unbinds it, and then it renders, and it does draw call. So the command list is valid like this. And the funny part is, it'll work for the other text. I think I can prove this right now. And then it won't work for the ones that you're rapidly updating. Yeah, it's working, right? And then you hit the L, and everything dies. It, and sometimes it even comes back to life. Like I've seen it come back to life, which is funny. Yeah. If I unset that value, whoever unsets it, wherever reloaded, let's unset it just to check if we could get the context back. Okay, it's V. L and V. L sets it to render, and V unsets it to render. L, V, L, V. So you see that it displayed it. Yeah, this is when it's not rendering. Okay. So figure that out. Put this back, put this back, put this back, put this back. So I actually fixed two things. I didn't know that the VBO is, yeah, I made this comment here. Needs to be here for correct. All right, this is what I got wrong. Yep, all this for like simple text rendering. Why? Because this is the faster way of doing it. So it just modifies these by like hand. Well, get what else I wanted to do. Well, we did a change text too. Yeah, and I would need to refactor a lot of this to work with like a UI. Oh no, this is not change text. This is cache text. There's a few functions in here that I don't need at all. I think it's a lot of this type of stuff using vectors. Here it was more of a engine on raw C99 type style. I wanted to say spaghetti. It's spaghetti-ish. C99 gets spaghetti-ish, but there's good and bad things about it. Did that. shader. This might not even support a type. I'm not sure. Like the code bases, I've been getting really confused. And since I got like sick, it was just like, oh, I don't even know what's going on now. All right, so type will be equal to type. Where is the shader? Yeah, it uses this 330 shader. Should just use replace all. I need two of them because I want to feed one of them to AI. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Do it by hand. But I want to see what it'll come up with. All right. Let me just modify one of them. Why is V-type vector 4? Whatever. I don't know. Float distance. I need the vertex shader. Oh, did it do the magic trick? Yeah, it did. The magic. Like magic appear out of nowhere. Whatever. I don't know what you did, but I'll just guess. We could just not reference it. You just need square root, really. Well, not really. I need like more. Yeah, it is square root. Okay. Whatever. Let's just say, oops. I don't have a lot of variables here. All right, sine, time. Just have to give it something. I don't know what this is going to do. I precisely have calculated this to the T. All right. And then whatever we mixed over there will be equal to color. Color is equal to color 2 inside of quotes, new line, and all that. Still have to change text though. And I screwed something up, like putting a semicolon here. All right. So let's add text, change it, I guess. It's a little clunky how this works, but I like it better than I am GUI's just like spaghetti way of drawing it. We need these structs. They can go in classes later. Need these structs in order to keep track of where the index is. We know where the index is. We can change it. And it could get cleaner, I think. It's hard. It's just more harder every time you try to do something more optimized to have it clean. It seems like you just like to counteract each other, which is okay. Let's change X a little bit here. Kind of keep it. Oh, that. Okay. Now, is there a limit to how long the text can be? It's basically what the limit with the screen is. Like it doesn't have any kind of new line thing yet, wrapping, but that can be added. That doesn't seem to be very difficult. The more thing is like adding the MSDF text next, which is like a little bit more difficult. It's like their class for bitmap and saving PGN is different than STB PGN or STB image writer. I tested it and I was like, oh, this doesn't work at all. Had like a lot of problems. And they also have to like rearrange their shader, obviously. All right, this new change text. And so when we hit a button, it should change to something else. So let's do process input. We'll make B the next letter of cool stuff. This we don't need. This is the change. This is the change. This is the button if the key was B. The original text was, and that's the thing. I don't like how I have to keep providing what the original text was. I could provide a length, or I could take the length out of the info out of this, or I could have like a pointer I keep passing around. And I need to use change text too. Cooler new text here. I don't know. Plus sign equal sign. Maybe that'll cause errors. Who knows? See what this is gonna do. So it's exciting to test your own API. All right. This was supposed to be like type. The hell? I copy pasted two of these. Oops. Need a predefinition for this. Prototype. Correct. Should be in change text too. What it will do is in type, it'll put the type. It could also have another 3 things in type. It's not really doing anything, it's just setting it to 0. The fuck? It's not even the right thing. It's like referencing the old code that's messed up. What doesn't it like? It says that it's an unresolved external. How is it now unresolved if it was resolved before? UPI got rid of it? I think I did. It's kind of. Yeah, the old one I don't want to even bring back because it's so stupid. It's just type is equal to 3.0. But I think I have to deprecate it later. What the fuck? Okay, B is our magic key here. Alright. Uh-oh. That was L. It changed the type to something it's not supposed to be. It changed the type to that square thing in the bottom. Uh-oh. I messed up our shader. Okay, that changed the type of that. That screwed that up. Cool. B exits. Does it? Is that what B really does? Is B supposed to exit? Or did that just crash it immediately? What does B do? No, it's not supposed to crash it, but it did. Alright, change text regular. Yeah, because the shader has different types for bitmaps and well, bitmap it's not doing yet. Well, it really is when it's doing the text, but it could have like multiple. It's using one texture for everything too. That's the other magical part. That's how it's accomplished because it packs it all into one texture. Then it saves those coordinates that it's packing. So it's like a double. It's kind of hard to do this because the procedure is just so surgically long. And then when you screw it up, it's like you're lost. Oh, this is missing. what that was doing, really. What about type 3? Type 2, sampled. Yeah, so type 3 should be right here. Huh. All right. Else if type 11 is here, this shouldn't have an F. Or it doesn't matter in this if you do have an F, because I see F's over there. Let's just run this real quick. There is something else wrong, I think, though. I must have screwed up the other shader. It's always good to debug your shader. Every time you change it, like first change the thing, then change the shader. All right, that screws that up. The shader's still screwed up. That doesn't get the right coordinates. All right, so after we sampled it, really, we need to do the mod. So we need to fix the other shader first. So if it's 3, which it is, oh, the type has to be different. It has to be anything but 3. I think it was 5. I think this needs to be 5. It could be something else. It could be whatever else is annoying. It's like, oh, everything. It's the generic type is just text. All right, got that back working. Cool. And that's a little messed up. That's our new text. Oh, it's turning blue. Blue. All right. Getting really hot. It's like 87, it says. Damn. Should get a Raspberry Pi temperature thing. I had like the cool barom, whatever thing, and something really weird happened. All right, so this distance thing. Whatever it's sampled. Oh, okay. So we need color number twos. We need color number twos. We'll make it color number 4. We need color number twos alpha to be the texture sampled. So let's make a color 3. Make another vec 4. Pull out color number 2, XYZ or RG. Well, we know it doesn't work. RGB, whatever. And then sample texture red has to be the alpha. Which is annoying because it's trying to integrate some kind of cool effect. Let's just see what this does, and then we'll. Uh-oh, I didn't do it right. I didn't put color 3 into color. Still the same. It just makes a color and doesn't do anything with it. Yeah, that's how it really looks like when it's quads. And it has to reshape itself. So it does both reshape and UV coordinates. And then the UV coordinates inside that texture is the alpha and red. And the shader for MSDF and DSF and all that is different than this. This is a really simple shader, just red. Like whatever the texture is, the red. show the texture map I'm generating. That's the interesting part of this. It's the harder part. It's the grueling generation of the texture map and having it map right. Faster. I think this is the texture map. Yeah. Well, it uses the red channel, but you could use, since it's using all three channels. Yeah, and I made it 64 by 64 to sharpen it as much as I kind of could and not too big of a file. Okay, color 3. We do need to add some special effects though. These texture coordinates are generally going to be kind of small. Sign time. So color 3, and this sampled. Another color instead of sampled. We'll make one called color 1. Why not? We already have color whatever. Sign these. I don't know. This will be based on this. This will be based on time times 2. I want one to be based on some sort of position, but I don't have a position here. I could pass one in. Like, I like doing this. Keeping the position and sending it to the fragment shader. It's always like really efficient though. Well, no, it isn't, but it's not like too bad. Yeah. We could also send W and C. Vertex is 4. Yeah. We could just literally just set it to vertex. Give us vertex. Vertex is what I call position in Illustrator because, like, I like the word vertex or something. All right. So we could set the position to be another color. We'll just set okay. Color 2 will be sort of final color. So we'll set this. We need this. This will be color 5. Color 2 will be color 5 times no llama. Damn it. Yeah, V position Y. That color 1. You still need to kind of mix color 1 with something. You need 2 mixes. Color 6. I don't know what this is going to do. I kind of know this what it's going to do though. These will be based on time and some positioning crap. Color 3 and color 1. This will be 3 and 1 mixed with distance. And this color 5, we want to be also sign time. So it's time based. And we'll times color 6. But the problem one here is the distance one. That's going to be like constant, which is annoying. We might change this distance to sign time too, just to kind of give it some variation and just change times interval. We could also put the interval the time lapse. All right, B. No, B. Damn it. Still turns into goodly goo. It should have actually gave us the alpha, right? Color 3. No, we should have set this to color 2. No, I need to set this to color 7. Okay, color 7 has color 2 in here. Yeah. Oops. I still think it's not going to work for some reason, though. Something just tells me just from last time it not working. Stupid colors. Yeah, like, why is the alpha? That stuff still. Why? It's either that the shader didn't compile. Yeah, it's like, okay, this should be red. It's 11. Try this a few more times. Whatever. I can just do the easy position shader. Shader is working because it renders the other text. Here, it's garbage. Everything's being set to blue. Is it just doing one or what? Something tells me it's not the shader. No, it's being set to 11. Type gets passed in. Set to that. Type gets set to every vertex that it needs to be. Okay. Why though? It's like, make this obvious. Just set color. It's 11. Comment this out. Set it to green. Or whatever. Half green. And text chords are the alpha of the text. Screwed it up somewhere. Yeah, it's still screwed up. I think it's changing the type wrong. might be the problem. There's another 140 shader in here. Is it doing 140 or 330? Oh, I thought it was doing 330. No, it's doing a 120? Oh, wow. That's like scientific right there. Whoops. Yeah, I like to use really old shaders. Just like being grouchy like that. Okay. What if we just add what we had in there? We just have to do burying. Just have to repeat everything I did over there. Okay. Then I have 140 to also worry about, and I need to get. It's nice to get the it replicated, cloned exactly. Oh, I just copy paste this part of it. Text chord sign texture. If it's equal to 3, blah blah blah. Else if this 11 should be half a blue. It's half a blue. It's good. It compiled. Whoops. All right. There's some sort of error in the shader. Okay, define variable v position. Recognize profiler, specifier color 6. Oh, I had errors in my shader? Oh no. Could I? Okay, let's go to the first one. VV position. Oh, kind of like not passing that in. Should be more shit though. Like no way I got all that right. Get some water. It's just like stupid. And what the hell? Did it just like die on the shader? Like, how did it do this? It's now running in debug mode. There's no profiler. Maybe it did right at that time. Oh. Oops. That's my bad. Okay. Global function texture. Global function texture requires version 130 or later. I don't think that I'm really getting this error because it's like the last one, but maybe I've hit something, a barrier. Okay, warning, profile specifier color 6, syntax error, unexpected identifier token color 7. Line 26. Damn. In this form, it sucks because you can't see what the line number is. You kind of can. Kind of count down. It's around here. this one should not be getting error though. Or maybe texture is a different. It's texture 2D. Sorry. Yes. So in the old shader, it was called texture 2D. Now it's just called texture. You always use like texture in the newer shaders. Never uses texture 2D or texture 3D or texture 1D thing or texture array. I mean, you could maybe use texture array. I'm sorry, but you don't have to use texture array. You could just map the whole texture out prior. And like, I remember being a noob and like a little kid, and that's what really got me is how do I map these textures out before I send it to the GPU? I always wanted to individually have all these textures, but then I didn't get shaders anyway. So yeah, like that whole like shader and texture mapping, it was confusing. How can it only be like 8 textures when I could play these video games and see all these textures on the screen? And the way it is, it's just there's like a wrapper, an asset pipeline thing. That's part of the asset pipeline. Sits there, takes all the textures or all the BMPs, and literally squeezes them all into one. Then min maps them, does all these things to them. Undefined variable color. All right, so here we have to use, instead of color, GL frag color. Go to old school common name. Get what I was going to call it. There's another name for it. But yeah, read the specs on your shader. All right, so here we have the new cooler text, and it turned green, but it didn't do the effect. So what we really wanted this out. See what all this crap does right here. All the sine, time, mix, schmickety, whatever, square root. You could have floor, and you could just sit there and literally just call a bunch of different mathematical functions and get the texture effect you want. You'll just get like cool effects. Yeah, so cool. And because some of that is based on position, it's not going to change really. You see that it's like doing something. If we draw another piece of text in the back of it, yeah, we can see like one of the triangles is just like it's being cut. The triangle is. Looks a little bit stupid, but whatever. Just keep messing with the shader. I wanted to have it so it would, like an easy one I think is, this out real quick, recycle this. Easy one is sine time 2, something to do with the position. I don't know, sine times the position, right? Or one of the positions, whatever. Let's just take x, stick it into G, green. And the other one, oh, it's another kind of variable I extracted from all this texture coordinates. Crap. Oh, I don't know. Let's just do floor time. Just do floor. Just to like y. Yeah, you get a little better at this. Like do like 10 mess up shaders. And like you'll starting to realize what you're trying to. I think one of the effects is just put two quads on top of each other. There, it's a little bit cooler, a little bit nicer than the last effect. Shit doesn't show. Yeah. So you could stylize this text and still keep the performance at 60K.